The circle matched up against Lodermeyer. The two lines you mentioned, Will, as the ones to watch. They're on the ice right now.
Yeah, this Jacksonville third line in the attacking zone is certainly dangerous.
Face off one, quick shot is blocked. Nadeau let that one go. Nadeau up top, hard shot from Fortunato, took a couple bounces, and Johnson got a blocker on it to put it over the crossbar. Dangerous look on a long shot from Fortunato. Florida in the other direction. Push to the right wall for Chow. Kicks it to his stick. Leaves it at the point for Berzola. Got into some trouble, fell down, but got it away to the boards. Now Jacksonville advancing as Lodermeyer off for Nadeau, left wing side. Nadeau, backhander towards the net. Johnson's got it, squeezing it, and holds on right at the goal line. Oh, that one was close with Lodermeyer looking for his fifth of the playoffs.
That's that trademark Jacksonville speed, trying to turn defense into offense very quickly.
Wedman turns that one back cleanly. Riley over to Ewens in the middle. Finds an open Chow up the ice. He goes off for Josh Hosang over the line. Hosang turns back inside of the right circle. Flips it to the middle. Riley trying to get it up to his stick. Shoots and he scores. Will Riley got it and put it low along the ice and in. 2 minutes, 24 seconds into the second period. Florida's up 1-0. Looked like that chance was going to come up empty for Riley. The puck was behind him. Just got it onto his stick for his first goal of the postseason, Will.
Jake, how about the silky mitts from Will Riley? And first off, what a feed from Josh Hosang.
Yeah, it looks like it's bobbled there for a moment, then he gets it back.
And he almost shoots that puck behind him. He's reaching behind his back when he fires that shot. Matt Vernon totally not expecting a shot right there, as we've got some shoving here on the near side faceoff circle.
Logged up by the veteran Garrett Cockrell. Shot from the line, blockered away. And Jacksonville gets a clear, a really good chance for Florida to go up two, but Vernon, a huge save there for Jacksonville.
Yeah, Vernon just doing a good job to cover the 5-hole with his paddle, and you could hear it just kind of clank off that and trickle into the near side wall.
Puck towards the front, jostling a shot, scores! Sean Jostling goes upstairs. Vernon, he's fighting for a goaltender interference call as Lambton was in the crease with him. But the Blades celebrating as they've got a 2-goal lead right now. Just over 2 minutes after getting the first goal, they've got insurance. It's Sean Josling's third of the playoffs.
Jake, the second period has been where the Blades have been making their money in the past two games. This is a broken play by Jacksonville. Loose puck right in the right circle, and Jostling does not need a second invitation to one-time that past Matt Vernon.
Well, we will put it on hold for a second because it's going to be put under review. It was called a goal on the ice, so it has to be definitive goaltender interference for the goal to be overturned. You can see leaders from both teams waiting for an explanation for when the officials are done with this. Lambton was in the crease. Okay, now Vendenza and Panetta will skate back towards their benches. So after this review between Austin O'Rourke, Rocco Stakowiak, and the tablet, they'll go over to the benches to explain. It's a huge moment in this game, Will.
Oh, massive. And there's a bit of a crowd formulating around the scorekeeper's table.
Yeah, they want to see it too.
Waiting for this call.
So here, we're going to get a look at it now on the feed at ViStar Veterans Memorial Arena for our viewers on Flow. So Lambton goes in. He's getting pushed in there by Cockrell. He collides with Vernon. There's no doubt about that. But is Lambton able to escape the pressure from Cockrell, who is the one who initiates contact with him out front?
It's got to be definitive, and I think without Cockrell making contact there,
it's a goal. It counts.
They're calling it a goal.
That would be why it counts. The fans irate about that. Puck bops towards the middle, and ends it in the middle. Lambton fires over to Darcy, scores! Cam Darcy puts it home, and Florida's up 3-0, 6:26 into the second period. First of the playoffs for Cam Darcy, and he is ecstatic about that. The Blades, all the momentum on their side.
Darcy has played some really, really quality shifts, some thankless shifts, physical battling, couple of moments, and really gotten in front of some pucks. And now he's rewarded with a great setup and a great finish and a great goal to give the Blades a 3-goal lead here in the second period.
Opening goal, or we saw as we go to the NHL quickly with the Florida Panthers, a 4-on-4 goal in their game 5. A turnover, Domingo taking it to the net, has Van Wy. Van Wy shot, save made, Johnson. A huge chance for Jacksonville, and Johnson's biggest save of the evening. Passed away. Jacksonville still pressuring at 4-on-4. Domingo across for Brown. Loads, right circle, shot, sliding block from Moberg. And that puck's going to tickle the mesh. Two huge chances for Jacksonville. And Johnson biggest save of the season. Brendan goes down. Shukarov takes it. Passes off Giroux. Tries to get it towards the front. Lodermeyer can't put it up. Shukarov, what a save from Johnson. Oh my goodness, another great stop from Cam Johnson at 4-on-4. Keeps Jacksonville scoreless.
Leg pad fully vertical on that one. A great stop by Johnson.
Below the goal line, Jerry D'Amigo. Poke checked away from it by Berzola. Trying to get free. Berzola just clears it away. Take that every time, Will. That puck's going to go all the way down, and icing waved off, too, so perfect for Berzola. Some Jacksonville power play time, but the puck in the neutral zone into the final, or nearing the final minute of play. With it, over, Mobert, shorthanded, a chance, scores! With a minute and 12 seconds to go in the second period, Cole Mobert scores shorthanded, and Florida is up by 4. And that's going to send a couple fans out of the building, even though we're in the second period.
The Everblades taking a 4-on-4 breakout situation. The extra skater coming out of the penalty box for the Icemen just a bit too late. By the time he's on the ice, the Everblades have already established an offensive zone presence. Moberg now has goals in back-to-back games off of a wicked wrist shot.
2 goals in the postseason for Cole Moberg now. The former Chicago Blackhawks draft pick coming through in the big game. Just waiting for the game to end. Face-off won by Florida. Sandbrook takes it behind the net. One last little bit of celebration, Will. A 27-save shutout for Cam Johnson. A 4-0 win. And the Florida Everblades are off to the South Division Finals. Christopher Brown leading the way for their respective clubs. One of the greatest traditions in all of sports, Will, after 7 brutal games of hockey, emotional, violent, hatred-filled, to be able to come together like this at center ice and shake hands. Jacksonville heads off to the golf course, Florida, to the South Division Finals.
Yeah, these gentlemen, both sides of the ice, the Everblades and the Icemen, they're sportsmen through and through. They'll battle on the ice, they'll battle between the whistles, but when it all comes together and it's all said and done, there's such a great mutual respect between these athletes. Even though there's a lot of animosity on the ice, when it's all done, there's nothing but respect shown and nothing but respect given.
They got Fang in the lineup, too.
Need Swampy down here.
Yeah, we need Swampy to join in as well. I'm certain he would love to. They'd give a big hug at center ice, but it's going to be only Swampy who gets to see the South Division Finals this year. The Orlando Solar Bears will present a tough test as well, but Florida gets by a very tough test in the first round with a 4-3 series win. A couple of former connections here, you know, guys like Matheson Acapelli and Logan Lambden. They were teammates back in Kalamazoo before making their way to their respective clubs at last year's trade deadline. Other connections in the small world of hockey. But as the handshake line comes to an end with the coaches exchanging pleasantries, it's going to be head coach Brad Ralph, the ECHL's all-time leader in postseason wins, heading into the dressing room to celebrate the Game 7 win as the Jacksonville Icemen salute their crowd one last time this season. The Florida Everblades getting ready to party on the way back to Southwest Florida. They win Game 7, win the series, and they're off to the South Division Finals. Post-game show coming up next here on the Fifth Third Bank Florida Everblades Broadcast Network to break down the series after a 4-0 Game 7 win for Florida.